clearly like a rainbow in the sky, but it lacks any substantial the illusory form of the deity. The form is there, it clearly appears, but like an illusion or like a rainbow in the sky. So that is the appearance emptiness. And then the same is for the sound. When there is no grasping at form or sound, then also naturally the mind remains pure, undiluted. Then we will not give rise to any thoughts of attachment or aversion with regard to any object that we perceive. And so also with regard to speech, sound is empty. By reciting the mantra, we are purifying the habitual imprints of the speech, or these habitual ways of perceiving speech. And so the difference here is, and that's important to understand, is that when we engage in samsaric activities with our body or speech, then we are actually creating more habitual tendencies in our mind. And if you really understand the power of secret mantra, you understand that the difference is that when you recite the mantra and visualize the deity, instead of placing more imprints into your mind, you're actually purifying those ordinary samsaric habitual tendencies of grasping or perceiving form and sound. So then when you understand this difference, you will see the benefit of practice. You will gain an actual experience of how it is of benefit and how you're purifying these habitual tendencies of perception.
그냥 독지 지난 거 통도 소바다 반대 지도 도제 zemba 공서서 다네 로라 핀도다 바보 도제 롭불지 롬초
In order to receive the mind empowerment, please repeat the following. Vajra holder, please think of me in order to benefit wayfaring beings, courageous Vajra master, please cause the samadhi of the Supreme Mind to arise.
꽃집차 치와르랍다 총알을 용접점 충충들이 카바바바는 그 탐제를 탐송 송용접들이 송다다가 맞으려와 라는 탐이요래 다 드리다 톡을 대탐제 탐마다들이 난게 샘을들이 라는 샘을 내려고 쳤대나 들이 로인 초땡인지 생거랑왕이 생을 따라 드리다 대답을 공부대로 막 곰나 들이 샘을 가래 차송들이 탐말박자 또 다시 파다래 들이 샘 때치바 때나들이 샤베 또 심기게 시바세 뭐지 다 곰도 곰자고 곰들 강에 이 곰지요 말이 들이 다다 랑게 샘을 내려 제가 다 됐다고 론 초대들이 다다 그런 이선배 시송 들이 이시디 다다 남바리 치바디 남도 공항도 손도래 들이 남도 모심기 시바디 남도 때문에 남도 모심기 시바디 뭐지 시바디 딱 빨리 요래 내 봐요 마음 받았다요 시바디 딱 빨리 그 들이 시바디가 남도 망보 것이 남도 봐야 남도 철납는 게잖아 들이 시바디 무슨 소나 다 시바디랑 왕 통네 들이 남도 있어 장손들이 라왕 손도 그래 나도 지선마다 시발한 적다면 나도 동방일인 줄도 쳐달랍니다. 이 지금 노트들이 또 다다 원자 신이 탑지가 검자를 하는 이게 연구요래 내가 뭐 받았지나 세부처럼 됐다 세부처럼 때까지 나도 가서 심층 시바지 요래 나도 먹고 살아 심층 시바지 진거고요. 시바지 딱 벌어서 정말 나도 파요야. 시바지 딱 벌어 내 거요. 변진들이 나도 지선 장당 무장 토고요. 시바지 도망을 진 거래. 시바지들이 내부터 방가 망번도 봐 맞지 된지 봐라더니 라지가 참잖아. 나도 매번 쳤는데 시바지라고 이거래. 나도 직접 매나야. 나도 요나 모시기도 나도 매나 코나 이건 덕대. 혼절 매봐, 종 매봐. 들이 뭐 공부를 나갔다 차연 거래. 들이 뒤를 따라서 곰대 샀잖아. 들이 샤가 투제당. 들이 주로 배주 기회신이 다지 타바 선바쪽 가야 찌찌로 들 곰으로 가자 하고요. 저거는 바지를 내고 들 곰지 통통 되자 거래.
So now I'm doing the, we come to the mind empowerment, and so first doing the speech empowerment, and we have visualized all those deities in space, and then deities descend down, some as large as Mount Meru, and some as small as mustard seed, like raindrops falling down or snowflakes falling down, and then they permeate the entire universe with seed syllables. And so think that in this way you have received the power of the mantra. And then when we now receive the mind empowerment, we need to directly look at the natural state of the mind, the nature of the mind. So here we have just said the Supreme Mind, please cause the samadhi of the Supreme Mind to arise. And so that Supreme Mind is the free mind, the mind that has attained freedom. And so if you know how to visualize the deity, if you can meditate on the deity, then look at what appears in your mind. The deity appears within your own mind. And that appearance naturally purifies the ordinary habitual tendencies within your mind. So in the mind empowerment, we should look at the mind single-pointedly and directly. And here you should recognize that clear mind, that mind that recognizes, the awareness that recognizes whatever there arises in the mind, whatever thoughts arise. And so now we have to meditate. And so there is no object of meditation actually, apart from just viewing the mind as it is. And that is the Supreme Mind. It is the non-dual primordial awareness. Now, in the dualistic context, we refer to it as the consciousness, the dualistic consciousness, that is when we are controlled by our thoughts, we follow our thinking. But here, when we receive the mind empowerment, we should see that awareness that recognizes all those thoughts that arise. And not focus on the thoughts, but focus on the awareness that recognizes them. And that is always there. It always has been there in the past, and it will always be there in the future. It is always there, and it recognizes whatever arises in the mind. So that is the one that you need to recognize. And when you recognize that, then naturally all thoughts dissipate just like waves on water. And you attain the freedom of the mind. On the other hand, if you follow those thoughts that arise, then you will become controlled by these thoughts. So if you just let them be, without following them, just recognizing them, they will naturally dissolve just like waves on the water. So those of you who know how to meditate, just meditate now at this time, and then meditation just happens naturally. And beginning practitioners, look at your mind directly and try to see that awareness that recognizes all the thoughts and all the emotions that arise in the mind. So that is the one, that awareness must be recognized and then sustained. So always pay attention to that awareness that is always there, and let go of the various thoughts arising in the mind. Because the thoughts, they come and they go, but there is this underlying awareness that always remains. It never comes and goes. And if you recognize that, you attain control over your mind, and you're not controlled by your thoughts. So first, you should recognize this recognizing awareness. And so sometimes you will see that there is a space between thoughts when there is no past thoughts have stopped and future thoughts have not yet arisen. Sometimes just naturally you can glimpse into this space between the thoughts, the thought-free mind. And there is this clear knowing awareness that is always there, even if there is no thoughts. So when there are thoughts, then there is this awareness that recognizes thoughts, and when there are no thoughts, it still remains there naturally, always unchanging, never comes and never goes, just like space. So now at this point we will meditate a bit, and because our minds are actually one, we Dharma friends can also help one another through our meditation and receive the blessings of the deity. And so when we meditate together, helping each other, a great power can be generated. So now at this point, for the mind empowerment, we will do a brief meditation.
Genduda Bachati, the Baraji, so Lada Madalama, Jubani, Soja, Watashi, the Baji, 근데 이제 되게 다시 좀 봐. 다시 보통 좀 보여드릴 저 기소 나에 이제 고려해서 보트마 박차된디나 게다 토게 기소 나와 말이 봐도 샘라이 토게는 이제 싹동성 요거를 봐고 봐라 완 레버 축구를 봐가 봐도 세 봐야 노
Being thus initiated, all defilements accumulated with mind and the habitual tendencies of grasping at them are purified, and you have received a complete mind empowerment. You are now empowered to cultivate the nature of the deity's mind, the union of clarity and emptiness. As a result, you are endowed with the fortune to accomplish the Dharmakaya.
그러니까 특조광은 이지권에서 버트마 박차때 내다게 봤다 송 트마되나 따뜻한 샘도 싸움이 봐 나도는 진짜 저기 버렸지 트마 되게들이 유몽통화 좀 가이는 지 박차대 박차되는 지 공시대 자용을 요래 유몽과도 공시 되게들은 요학을 내 조금 요래 되게들이 코가들이 좀 선진 차로라고 되게 자요래 대나 다다 샘싸동은 어디 통통하나 남도 단지 저바다지 저 마지나 샘남과나지 샘남과 싸워 동디 싸서 동디나 싸워 하고도 나저 용에 하고도 동디 절대로 딱 깨도지 열말에 남과나지 찹대버랑지 상남에 남남에 다들 보면 따와라서 봤더니 대성계는 들어와서 나셨죠 저대기고 대성 마찬가지라 이거 하고는 대선면에 생활을 하시 딱 지금해봐 딱 주고 많이 봐 나왔다 그래 나왔다 왜 이랑 시바사오스도 시바사오스 나도는 진짜 생을 좋았지 저거도 마디 야야들이 나와라고 이제 로만도 사람들이 죽은 나왔다 그러지 그래서 다다 고아 듣고 요래 지 고아들이 양강양도 놈들이 남도다 당에 용뭐 섭취가 들이 공자를 해서 못하죠. 다시 sem사동진을 전조 내나 들이 되게 담복하고 요래 들이 공시 이마 sem사동을 랩성들이 내와라 뭐 잡아 등을라 네밤이와 세열도 등해오나 sem네밤이와 초밤이와 들이 sem코랑 속도고 들었다 세불라만 그래 되지 좋고 요래 대통령들이 신들도 남과다 그래 시지음에가 하고 그래 들이 처음에 별은 제도 들이 처음에 들이 하고 자송다고 들이 괜찮 잡아 도지고 들이 되라 나동 거도지에도 제름게 루트 나동 자송다고 저 작동 송도지에도 자섭들은 저 밤에가 들이 나는 저 동톡도지에도 그래서 거다 송이 왕토벌을 동톡도지에도 잘라면지 속라면지나 나동 잘라면지나 작동 저바람 이거 무조건 내 무지 소리 해요 말이지 무지 야자들 고시디 밤에 막 엄청 이 좀마다 땡땡서 하고 토요래 하자 그 바통 다 챙고요래 그런 의미랑 털럭도 하고 요래 그런 의미 털게 되는 막 공거래 고용도 다부지 동제고 그렇지 양용을 이 맛에서 또 포절매 받들이 또 과나파도 포절매죠. 이 가능한 애들이 괜찮 탐절이 야망아와 들이 말하려 봐나지. 우리 차 투구요 해.
So now we just have said during the mind empowerment, it is the we are purifying the defilements accumulated with the mind and the habitual tendencies of grasping at them. So these defilements here, these stains, these are the obscurations that make our mind be unclear. And when the mind is unclear, when it is dull, then it follows naturally all the thoughts that arise. It is thinking. And that thinking mind, that is the obscured mind. That is the stain, the defilements. And that has become a habit. We have habituated to a certain way of thinking. We have habituated to cling to our thoughts. We just follow the thoughts that arise. We have habituated to to our emotions that arise, and then we act out on them with our body and speech. And this is what has caused our mind to become like a block of ice in samsara. This is what creates samsara. So now when you look at your mind and you see, when you look at your mind as it is, you see the nature of mind is clear. It has a clear conscious mind that is empty. And then when you see that, you will see all the thoughts that arise like clouds in the sky. So we call the nature of the mind clear and empty. So here we have said it is the union of clarity and emptiness, the nature of the deity's mind. Clarity means that there is a clear knowing mind, and you're aware of anything that appears. There is a clarity of consciousness. But then it is empty, so it is not an object of investigation. It is like space, all pervasive. There is no outer and no inner. So in the beginning, when we still have many doubts about this nature, then we do require some analysis of investigating the mind in order to clarify those doubts. But if you're free of doubts, then there is no need to analyze. The mind is not an object of analysis or investigation because it abides like space. So although it is empty like space, there still is this clear awareness that recognizes. And if you begin to cling to the thoughts that arise, then just naturally the mind is in an unclear state. That is what we call obscured. The mind is obscured by all those various feelings that arise from the thinking mind. So that obscures the mind. Actually, the mind is dharmakaya, abiding like space. So it is something that we first must understand. And once we understand that, we also must experience it again and again by putting it into practice. So that is when a very powerful thought arises, when we suffer, we are in pain. And then you should meditate. Then you look at the mind that is clear and empty. And the thought, the feeling will disappear. And that is difficult in the beginning, but once you have habituated, you have trained the mind in that again and again, eventually all of these feelings will just collapse as they arise. And then there is no attachment to a pleasure, and there is no fear of pain. Nothing affects you in any way. You have no feeling, no reaction with regard to whatever arises. The mind is able to remain on its own with stability. And that is the real freedom of the mind. And that mind is like space, and so therefore it can never die. It never ceases to be. And when you realize that, you become a deathless Vidyadhara, an awareness holder that realizes immortality. You realize that the mind is beyond birth and death. First we accomplish the Vajra of the body in the first empowerment. That is the appearance, emptiness. So the body then becomes like a rainbow. And then with our speech we accomplish the Vajra of speech. And that is when you do not grasp at any sound, all sound becomes mantra. And then when you do not grasp at form and sound, you realize the Vajra of the mind, which is awareness and emptiness, empty awareness. So when there is no grasping at form or sound, then naturally the mind abides in an empty, clear state. When there is no grasping at form, then we call that empty appearance, or appearance emptiness. When there is no grasping at sound, then all sound becomes empty, so sound and emptiness. All sound becomes mantra. So not grasping here doesn't mean that you should think, I should not grasp at that, but you just let it be as it is. You just let it be without paying any attention. See seeing it just like an illusion, an illusory display. So that is very important, very significant. It is important to gain a personal experience in the way of liberating the various thoughts. And this is how you attain freedom of the mind. So in order to attain that, first you need to understand, and then experience, and then realize. So first you understand, and then you put that understanding into practice. You apply that to practice. And realization here means that then after having habituated to it, then that state remains always without change. And what remains is just this space-like nature, the awareness of this space-like nature that is beyond birth and beyond death. So reaching that state, you become courageous or fearless, just like Milarepa.
내 담보바에 요래 냠미바 요래 담직 강이랑 와서 담책에서 이 담책 캐리 말아 담보디 되는데 지지체 오래 사실 담책들이 잡아 담책들 왕자스로 담책 지요래 얘나가 담책 왕래 요래 이 잡아 담책들 변 너무 치모를 쳐다봐 차대 요래 이 상축 sem랑지 노하 강의용들이 상속점대 임신으로 지보를 대조박하다 보자 정책들이 디자인들이 라이프스토어가 되는 도요에 됐다 담책 캘링 오래.
So in brief, here we have different practitioners. Some are beginning practitioners, some are more experienced practitioners, but we all receive now the same samaya. The life force of the empowerment is the samaya, and we will now repeat the samaya. And for the samaya, there is root samaya and branch samayas. The root samaya of the empowerment is a single one. And that is common to all the empowerments. So even if you have 100 empowerments, they share a the same root samaya. And then the branch samayas, each empowerment has their own individual different samayas, commitments. So that root samaya is just like the water you pour into the root of a tree. That is most important. And that root samaya is only bodhicitta. And that is the only samaya actually common to both the sutras and the tantras. It is bodhicitta, it is the altruistic mind that must be sustained and protected with patience. And actually within that root samaya, the enlightened body, speech and mind of the deity, or the samayas of body, speech and mind are complete. So now we will repeat the samaya.
조전나 욕배 상계당 장첩 선바 탐제 나라 공서소 이거 하는 멘트 욕을 나라
Say your name.
나고 조장세 명시제외 두단에 종대 제시 장처宁波拉지제 바드 라족돌 남발 야마 예담지 라종생 대예 종하 미래 인더 제누서 다월 이오.
All the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas residing in the 10 directions, please think of me. Vajra Master, please think of me from today onwards until attaining the heart of enlightenment. I, who am called, and say your name, will take up the exalted deity Ushnisha Vijaya as my Yidam deity and will recite her mantra daily to whatever extent I am able.
Goni semji pinto ba de samche ko do tam churi di nang ni de tam che ga wa sa chu se sa ba de hin ji on ram yi de ta lu ma ge yin u de bang ji pi ji de ro yo ri de zo de ni tam che xi ba de da po jian na de ni so so ren je yo wa kang ri sam ji de da po ja go ri ka ri ge da po de sam ji zu ba da po ja go ri这两个娘的这边着的嘛，去着到日本着拉手吧，怕嘛，你这都咋的上地的，刚了上地用了得上就成就我的，这长嘛有上就成的，这得如把个大国家呀，当成他这个如把过的。
So for the samaya of the body, we should never try to never cause any harm to the bodies of sentient beings. We should never harm their bodies. With our speech, we should never harm beings through our speech. And so then, in this way, when we practice the deity, we visualize the form of the deity. Naturally, we will benefit them through our body and speech. And then the root of all samaya is the samaya of the mind, that is a mind of bodhicitta. Actually, if you always sustain a mind of love and compassion, you will naturally practice the samayas of body and speech. You will naturally benefit beings. You will naturally not harm them, not hurt them, and naturally benefit them. And so then, how do we actually keep our samaya? What the samaya that needs to be kept is love and compassion, and how to keep love and compassion is by practicing patience. So that therefore really becomes our ultimate samaya, to practice patience. And so that is to sustain the love that we have for our friends, our Dharma brothers and sisters, our Vajra siblings, our parents, our relatives, and so on. So that's love, to sustain that love. And the essence of this love is bodhicitta. It is called bodhicitta if it reaches all beings. So it is sustained only if you practice patience. So patience, therefore, really becomes the ultimate samaya. So for the empowerment then, you can stay seated where you are. Because for now, also Rinpoche was thinking first of coming down, but it's difficult actually to come down. It's a bit crowded. So Rinpoche will not come down, so you can come up one by one. But don't all come at the same time. For now, just stay where you are, and you will be organized into rows. So row by row, you can come to receive the blessings of the empowerment. And then after you have received the empowerment, then you are free to leave. Before that, we will read together that prayer, may precious bodhicitta arise, and so on. Then you can come up one by one. The elderly or ill, you can stay seated where you are for now. And the rest, please come one by one, not getting up all at the same time. So first, let's read together the bodhicitta prayer, which is on page
81. We read English together. Page 81.
81.
Bodhicitta, the excellent and the precious mind, where it is unborn, may it rise, where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray that Lama may have a good health. I pray that Lama may have a long life. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I may not be separate from you. As Manjushri, the Vero realized the automic state, and as the Samantavada, I will follow in the path, and fully dedicate all the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the invisible Sangha, order may the merit I shall bear fruit. By the virtues collected in the three times, by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the inner rule of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain and surpass perfect, complete, and precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Digompa Ranashiri, who is omniscient, Lord of Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of the samsara. For this realm of circled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of every benefit and blessing without exception. Tenzin Jamso, you who are the Logashora, may you remain in Srifai until samsara end. Embodiment of the three precious jewels, Pema Pane, who holds the teaching of the victorious one, seeing the all goodness meaning for the wisdom eye. May you who are spontaneously establish activity living long for hundreds of kalpas. Noble Manjushri, the Lord of Speech, who manifests to hold the teaching of the Trepi gem, who arise the lamb of the sage's teachings. May you who are the light of Dharma living long for hundreds of kalpas. Om Sot unchanging great blessing Dharmakaya, unceasing manifold
creativity Sambhogakaya, dance of compassion without object Nirmanakaya, protector in nature the indivisible Sri Kayas, protect us. Why does the autumn moon replete with his 16 parts, the protectress from the 8 fears, mother of the 3 times victors, sits in the center of a white lotus holding an Utpala, wish-granting chakra, bestow immortal life. The one known in the Holy Land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Garg land of eastern Tibet as Chidingpa, the heart son of Chigden Sumgan. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. The full moon ornament of the 3 jewels teachings is exalted above the crevasses of the eastern mountains, yet its cool rays nurture the white lilies of the lower slopes. May Garchen the moon that benefits others live long. Casting to the wind all concern for food, clothing, and fame, he is girded with the armor of wisdom, morality, and a good heart. As firm in the 3 samadhis as the ocean is deep, may Garchen lamp flame of definitive meaning live long. In this age of strife and the victor's teachings faces hardship, through his powerful Vajra-like conduct, he takes on himself the heavy responsibility of the unbiased teaching. May Garchen, the son of the teachings, live long. There is no chance for demonic obstacles to affect the 3 secrets of the Lama who possesses blessings. Yet in accord with the principle of auspicious interdependence, this wish-granting supplication is wonderful. Through the compassionate truth and power of the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and through the might of Mahakala and Chukidurma, may these words of benediction made with pure heart be accordingly and spontaneously accomplished without hindrance. And so Rinpoche has also said, after you have received the empowerment, then you are free to leave for this evening.
Drink. This apple juice, drink it. Drink. drink.
Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme. You drink. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme.
Om Mani Padme
Drink. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Drink. You drink. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme.
Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme
Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om
Mani Padme.
Om
Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Drink. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani
Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme. 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 Om Mani Padme.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani
Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme.
Om Mani Padme
Om Mani Padme.
Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. Om. Drink. Om Mani Padme. You drink, okay?
Padme Hum. Om Mani 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 Padme Hum.
1 hour. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.